1 second, everyone. 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While present in session, there's no reading, talking, walking around, driving, smoking, eating. When your name is called, please give your full and undivided attention to the court. Judge Raeigen. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Petway. Before we get started, Mr. Robinson, the offer is, you got 3 tickets. It's plea to fail to display. So dismissing the unregistered vehicle and the no insurance. You can take the offer, you can set it for trial. You can set it for a bench trial where I would decide if you're guilty or not. You can set it for a jury trial, or you can take the offer, which it would be a $200 fine. I give you to March 9th to pay it. If you needed more time, I give you more time.
I'll take the plea.
All right, we'll call you. Mr. Ruffin, we're gonna call your case. Everyone, let the attorney say their name first, then you say your name. This is the People versus Dion Ruffin, ticket number P1350394, count 1, drove while unlicensed, count 2, improper plates. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Tyrone Ruffin on behalf of Mr. Dion Ruffin. Mr. Ruffin, state your name.
Dion Ruffin.
Your Honor, we have pre-tried the case. As such, Mr. Ruffin would like to go forward with an offer whereby he would be pleading to the improper plates. The other matter would be dismissed. That's your understanding, Mr. Ruffin?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Ruffin. You swear or affirm to the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Rucker in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You said that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to August 9, 2022 at 9:46 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near Mound in East Nevada in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2019 Jeep vehicle?
Yes.
Do you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, there was.
You're satisfied, Mr. Rucker?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
First off, to satisfy the factual basis, will accept the admission. You stipulate the proper cause as to count 1 to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulate.
It's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Ruffin, there's a $200 fine. Can you have it paid by March 9th?
Yes.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Yep. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you. This is People versus Dennis Dillard, ticket number Z8084721, count 1, operating while intoxicated, first offense. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Tyrone Ruffin on behalf of Mr. Dennis Dillard. Mr. Dillard, state your name.
Dennis Dillard.
Your Honor, Mr. Dillard has indicated he'd like to have his jury trial on regards to the operating while intoxicated. Is that correct, Mr. Dillard?
Yes.
1 second, let me look for a date. Okay, we'll set this for April 19th at 9:30 for a jury trial. We'll set it for April 18th for a final pretrial. Do you have any questions, sir?
Mr. Dillard, will you be getting your own attorney or will you need the court to appoint you one?
I would need the court to appoint me one.
You have to hang tight and someone's gonna have to go through this form with the appointment form.
She said you're gonna have to hang tight because it's a form that needs to be completed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
So you can go back in your breakout room.
All right.
Mr. Dillard, tap your device and rejoin your room.
You said what?
Tap your device and rejoin your breakout room. Rejoin.
Okay.
This is the people versus Marcus Robinson, ticket number SP 1321137, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper, count 2, driving register or untitled vehicle, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. I guess I should have asked you, do you have your documentation, Mr. Robinson? Do you have a valid driver's license and insurance and registration?
I have the registration and insurance, yes.
Oh, but no license?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so doesn't matter. All right, good morning, please say your names for the record.
Tyron Rucker, on behalf of Mr. Marcus Robinson, state your name, Mr. Robinson.
Marcus Robinson.
There's an officer failed to display, that's account 1. It's my understanding, Mr. Robinson, you want to take advantage of the offer, account 1 failed to display.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to the attorney and the court. We were all present about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still have to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of May 23rd, 2022 at 7:59 p.m. On that date and time, are you at or near Haverhill at Fort and Lenox Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving a 2004 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Mr. Rucker?
Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count that failed to display. You stipulate the proper cause as to count 2 and 3 to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulate.
They're dismissed without prejudice. Will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Robinson. Can you have it paid by March 9th?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Rucker, you said you were ready on Jalen Dye. He's not out. You might have to go get him.
Okay.
All right. What about Melina Robinson?
You know what? That's the other person I didn't talk about. I'll go talk to her real quick. You gave me
You need her offer?
no, ma'am, you gave me, I just
Do
didn't
you-
know. No, ma'am,
Do
I
you
have
need
that.
any help? Do you need any help? I can, because I'm just waiting for the city attorney at this point. Do you want me to go speak?
No, I'll go
Okay.
speak with her. Make sure
Okay.
she.
You know what? Miss Vina, can you go speak to Dennis Diller to go over this form with him? I'll email it to you.